afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master of Propaganda, Hero of Sight, Defender of the Fatherland. We're off here to a 1 vs 1 on Holotny Femna Winter. Between these, we got Captain S. Price fighting here for the Soviet Union and the 20th Guards Motorized Rifle Division. Versus in the west, we got Frost fighting for the Oberkommand West Germany, Deutschland. Fighting here for the 1st Panzer Division here with Luftwaffe, Spec Ops, and Elite Armored. An interesting setup there. Doctrines with infantry, Fallschirmjäger, and light infantry gun bulletins versus here the reserve army from Price with penal trooper and double S-35 bulletins for increased armor-piercing abilities there on his tank destroyers. We got here in the east engineers with penal trooper start there for Price has gone in aggressively here versus Frost, who's quickly laying down barbed wire and adding in a lot of full grenadiers. In fact, as many full grenadiers as he can get his grabby little hands on. While here in the center going down, Sturm Pioneers hard at work to get it up. With more folks as they're arriving, more men who are actually moving up to secure the compartment first, which tends to be a pretty good idea here on Holotny Femna West. If your opponent can sort of grab this, they can usually cause you a lot of grief through pressuring. Meanwhile, he's moving out, and again, Price will be lacking a bit of territorial control in the early game, but again, he's basically banking on the penal troops, basically swinging back through their severe firepower and sheer combat effectiveness. But just continue to wire off here. This is one of those cases where someone gets stuck up and looks like here Frost realizes a bit in time that, scheisse, and saves his men possibly from being wired in. In this case, the penals are quickly in the door to the church and rush forwards up here. Push being made northwards, sandbags up here as well. Penals are playing from the south, spots the Germans. In this case, decides not to engage. Maybe trying to skirmish a bit, they harass the range. Fultz goes falling back. Engineers saying Southwards going for the fuel there. You can see that Frost falls there in short. Should they move northwards to secure the fuel point, should be ready to prepare to defend against attack from the south. So that actually leaves there Frost a bit unsure what to do. Meanwhile, Price adding their second Strafbat unit there. In the south, engineers heading there. Further south, and penals are getting ready to push forwards. But again, we can see there's a bit of uncertainty going on. Finally moves northwards, so realizing there's nothing happening there. He's trying to creep ahead, grab the point while being at the edge. Bit tricky there. He kind of wants some cover. And here folks are laying down some sandbags, cheese bags essentially to block up, but even regular fully sandbag, but there you go, anyway. Anyways, that's going to be gone once the patch hits, eventually. Points there being secured up north here, almost got the fuel point there, but we got to have a bit of a fuel leak there to Price. Penals was then moving about, aggressively in. Sturm Pioneers waiting a bit here. And they're going to shifting southwards. Not going to try and attack for the centre there against Frost. In the north, you got penal troops advancing there with the 3rd penal squad there for Price. In the south, engineers seeing in going there for the munitions. Frost is grabbing the point there. And we got more full grenadiers here for Frost. They're up to 4 full squads, 1 Sturm Pioneer squad versus 3 penal troop squads. So initially, here, Frost will actually have the male advantage versus Price, who's actually going to have the infantry qualitative advantage. In a fun twist there. Southern engineers grabbing the victory point there. Almost got the munitions here, folks advancing. Need to be careful though. I mean, they do catch the penals without any negative cover. Promise they themselves without cover much either, so it's going to be a bit tricky there. Up here we got Folks flank behind the penals. A nice flank there by Frost, catching the Strafniki there and sending them running. Alexander dropping dead in the snow. Getting 2 kills there for the Fatherland. Center resecure. Also got mines down there to protect against immediate rush there from Price again. 4th penal troop squad here on the way for Price. Sturm Pioneers sneaking about towards they're taking losses as they are on the hunt for fascists. And there goes Sturm Pioneers moving up. They can focus down the Strafniki before they react, and the Sturm Pioneers will do a lot of damage. There we go. It happens. There we go. Engagement swiftly won with the arrival of the Sturm Pioneers. Going to try and get a wipe here on the penal troopers. Can he succeed? Can he pull it off? Down to 2 men, 1 man. Alexei runs, and he makes it. There you go, penal troopers moving in, 2nd squad. Firing away, 4th squad there arrives, others back base reinforcing as much as they can. You could consider some flamethrowers on his penal troop. Of course, he might be setting up munitions for other things like mines or flamethrowers in the years, maybe minesweepers. I mean, Frost has laid down mines, of course he doesn't know it, but I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to assume your opponent is laying down mines. Just a quick note there. Also, there's a penal troops that caught out in the open. The penal troops quickly win this engagement thanks to the SPT-40 semi-automatic rifle they're wielding. Doing a lot of damage to the Fultz is a matter of seconds. There you go. Sturm Pioneers once more swinging engagement. In this case, he's ready to deflect once more with the penal troopers there. And there you go, quickly in front of the Dwight, cutting off the retreat path there. Again, good work by Price, actually sort of working to deny the retreat there of his opponent, at least make it harder. That is always a good idea. Folks are almost wiped by the penal troopers, and back here, healing reinforcement going on. A lot of Russian infantry there has been badly bruised by the German army. Frost, they got tech on the way there, the Schwerer Wehrmacht Schlepper. And there you go, got Sturmpioneers there versus the Penal Troopers, both low in health, both fallen out, but the Penal Troopers should have the upper hand there. Then again, maybe not. The Sturmpioneers pull through. Heavy assault rifle fire decimates Russian infantry, leaving only a fraction left. But of course, Frostmen have also taken quite a beating here. Schwerer Wehrmacht Schlepper ready, will it be the Bell Group headquarters, will it be the Mechanized Regiment? What will Frost aim for? Flamethrowers up in the Penal Troopers, taking a few hits there from the Volkskriegsarmee starting at the house. The flamethrower by for the Search was designed to actually look like a rifle. In fact, the previous model, the ROX 2, actually had the flamethrower tank itself also sort of disguised to look like a backpack. I guess they sort of decided it didn't work anyway, so it was too impractical. But they stuck with the flamethrower being disguised as a rifle, so to make it hard for them to just single it out, I guess. Since flamethrower operators were generally very hated and would be singled out fast, and generally, you know, if a unit surrendered, it wouldn't be uncommon to see them trying to search through the troops there to see if there's any using flamethrowers, and then sort of drag them right to the side and then execute them. Again, flamethrower operators alongside snipers were generally the chaps who went taken prisoner. Should not be surprised that they did not make it back to the rear lines. Going there, the cutoff point though. Penal Troops moving up here for the western side, for the south, west. And there you go, Penal Troops getting full man to get up the sandbags, and Tom should give his folks a bit of work here. He's got no intended grenades, so those the Penal Troops will be able to get close and do a lot of damage there to the Volkskandiere. Moving about, they just they don't punch right into the mine there. In this case, those moving up here to deny there's a safe retreat path. The Volkskriegs could get a wipe here. Good move there by Price. There you go, down to 2. Oh dear, oh dear. Definitely very determined to get a wipe there, and he might just get it, got him for the well on the looks, and there we go, wiped unit there for Frost. Nice move there by Price, pretty aggressive, but in this case obviously increases chances of just getting a wipe there, punishing Frost there for extending into his territory like that. Quick self charge here, denying the house is a defensive point for Frost. Very good work there, will certainly make it hard for him to just pop a machine gun, and there he goes straight into the mine, Schumann goes off, blasting Yuri's face off alongside a foot or two. Then moving ahead, grabbing there. We got nothing further from Price, so no tech up. There we go again, sort of setting up the retreat path, doing a lot of damage, negative cover. The Penal Troops don't have a good chance of doing some damage. In this case, there's I think too many members to really get a chance of wipe. They can still do a lot of damage. Huge engagement, negative cover though between two forces here. A lot of infantry just blasting across here, trying to focus on the other unit, but that actually allows the other here to do a lot more damage, giving here Frost the edge in that engagement. MD-34 for the Johnson as well there, firing off a lot of rounds, there, pushing back the engineers on top of everything. This Frost has solidified control over the centre of the map there. A lot of dead Germans and Russians all over the place. We've got mines here to sort of cover up further harassment. Minesweepers for Frost. We got the looks moving out here. No sign of the doctrinal use so far, but Price. Could be planning what Wapoon did in a previous episode, which he went for a lot of Penal Troopers, and then it would just rely on rapid conscript to provide him a lot of conscripts, and then equip those for submachines. That way, getting a lot of conscription without having to actually spend manpower on hiring a single one, which was a pretty aggressive and bold strategy. You got looks him engaging the Penal Troopers there. They got no anti-tank weapons, so the autocannon tears through them, shearing Vasily apart in a matter of seconds. Yeah, how'd you like that? Yeah, die, you Russian scheißes, bastards. And he was in the south there, points being grabbed, mining further down here. We can see the Frost is really concerned about further infantry and attacks there, because that's where Price has been primarily attacking for in that regard. Price actually seems to have forgotten about the north, which is a bit of a mistake there, but Price should be dispatching someone to at least do some harassment there. But we got tech up there for Price, Tank of Tank Command, positive response to the looks. Of course, it is a good idea to get either way. And so with the light tank out in the field there from the Germans, a light tank on H-26 to deal with that would be a pretty damn good idea. So a lot of mines here. In fact, we can see that again, Frost pretty much anticipates Price trying to make another major move for the south, and he's pretty much sort of trying to, well, slow it down overall and to effectively focus elsewhere. But also basically means, in case he has to move northward to deal with something, and we can leave the south somewhat unguarded. There you go, another push for the cutoff point. Looks supporting there, but it's autocannon. Engineers, they got the tank with tank command. We need to go for the T-70 light tank, and he does so. Penal Troops attacking here from both sides, and the Volkskandiers are forced to retreat with their fancy new Sturmgewehrs. South there, points being grabbed, mines there going down. We got Penal Troops hitting southwards as well. Nothing further here from the Mechanized Regiment. We need to go for second looks or a Puma to support the looks, and that can give Frost a bit more pressure right now on the field. and that way I'm sort of, do more damage to Price, before he maybe sort of takes up too fast himself or brings out too much other things. But a second MG34 for Frosty again, he's clearly worried about the penal trooper threat overall, so he's sort of trying to lock it down as hard as possible, but he's not going to spend more fuel on it, it seems. Penal trooper having caught though by the looks. And it's autocannon which quickly eviscerates poor Pavlov. There you go, as all of this is happening in the south, though, he is making good push in the north here, Price, and catching Frost a bit off guard. We're going to assault him with a satchel charge. Cancelled it, or maybe just didn't go off as it was supposed to. Hard to say, we got the T-70 light tank out there for Price, which was meant to replace the T-50 and T-60 light tank, sort of take over both of the roles. One was infantry support, one was reconnaissance, so the T-70 is meant to sort of do both roles, which also meant supposed to be cheaper. It actually ended up apparently being more expensive than the T-34s and the 6. To make, as a fun fact. Again, considering that there seems to be some arguments to be made about the actual price of the T-34s and the 6, that could also then cast a doubt this little one, but it probably wasn't cheap to make either. Alway pulling back there rapidly. Luke's heading northwards. Grabbing the northern fuel pond there, Luke's engaging. There we go, rapid conscription up there for the Strafniki. The Russians, by the way, were quick to sort of conscript a lot amongst the liberated territories that went towards Germany. So that way also helped, fill out some of the losses, as the Third Army was in fact suffering from severe manpower losses and issues sort of replacement as the war went on, which tends not to get talked about a lot. But they very much suffered in those departments. You got tank hunters out here to help deal with the looks, certainly cause Frost to be a bit more cautious about his light tank, otherwise he could very quickly end up losing it. You got no conscript actually yet. Oh, there we go, first conscript got replaced, or added. Parties that are almost annihilated here by the looks. Fulski's moving ahead, up north they're heading for the fuel again. Slowing down perhaps an advance there from Frost, buying more time elsewhere. Fuels are getting blasted by the looks and sent. Oh, the Kedman spotted. Oh dear, was that a rally point to the mess up there from him? Hard to say. Oh, guess it's just a misclick or something. Either way, he's just lost the Kedman effort to Frost. Not surprised. That's actually a big loss there for Frost. I mean, he can easily turn that and use that against the looks. That's definitely quite painful for him. We got two conscripts now that support. That means Price is quickly putting up a ton of infantry. He's also quick to equip with the submachine guns. So all of a sudden, their Price is getting a lot more threatening versus Frost. Looks they're engaging. Flying rates 45 with the gun and its patch machine gun. Got the loops, they're taking hits. So there we go, a lot of submachine guns, quickly crewing the kitten there with the conscripts. Plus, of course, the conscripts can be utilised towards repairing the T-70 light tank there for Frost, so overall there's a lot of utility in these conscripts. Looks blasting, you've got the spare Panzer Corps going up there for Frost and the 1st Panzer Division in the south there. Conscripts heading ahead. And over here, troops heading reinforcing and getting ready for another big push. Going back the northern points there. Ful's going to do is he's standing at the ready. Rest of the squad, so could be up. Oh, there we go, got one being upgraded there. Veteran G2. And he's just blasting apart the church with autocannon fire. That's actually kind of expensive. You know, Archer, maybe we should get someone else to do this job. 9, only we can destroy this church. This sign of Christianity. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why I'm doing it, but I'm doing it nonetheless. There you go, Kedman gets an excellent hit on the looks, punishing Frost again for losing it, and then placing his looks in a pretty damn obvious spot where Kedman could creep up on it and, hit it. So it's very close to losing it. Up north here, we've got some fighting between the large Russian force and a few folks holding up behind cover. Looks like he's too preoccupied with the center, so probably could have hit from several points here, and that way deal with the folks between disregard. I'd set the penal troops up here. Too slow. And in this case, react both at the same time. Otherwise, could have maybe had a chance of getting up and cutting off the retreat. But there you go, second MG4, covering the retreat here. The folks going to do is firing away and suppressing the conscripts. Penal troops will likely be next. In the center here, fighting continues. MG34, they're holding the Russians in check. And then ultimately we got in the north there a full retreat from Price and the 20th Guards Light Motorized Division. Motorized Rifle Division, actually. Fumes was left flanking behind here, catching up behind the MG34. Nope, well, he splits them out a bit there so they can't easily be suppressed by the MG34. Good job. There we go. The looks moving in. He needs to get into the tank up there again if he needs to quickly move up to the front again. And in this case, the Schwerpanzer quarters, of course, suppresses him. And now, of course, he knows there is a Schwerpanzer quarters, which he did not know before. Frost there going for orbital Darden, has yet to go for dogs. He's going to go for spare cops, get some Infantry gewehr on them. Elite armor, I suppose, is also a theoretical possibility, certainly so is Luftwaffe. T-70 is once more need repairs. We got tech up there for price as well, though. Mechanized armor company. T-34, 76s and H-85s will likely be brought to the field. Certainly with 2 docks in there, it is very likely to anticipate he's going to get, some tank destroyers out. Light machine on the way there for the orbital Darden. The LMG-34. Nope. He goes for spare cops and the Infantry on a map like this. Certainly not a bad choice. Not a bad choice. Looks expecting the 2 ballet, 30 kills for the fatherland already. And there you go, like Ken have been gunned down by the orbital Darden. Sealing reinforcing, got the support room company out there for him. We got flares up as well. There's Frost, checks the path ahead.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
Tries to actually spot the T-70 thanks to the flare, but he should be able to. So not sure why move the orbital on the head there without any anti-tank. That was a bit of a weird choice there for Frost. There you go, heading southward, sandbagging down, counter-attacking, Luke supporting there. And T-70 looks like it's heading down as well to counteract that. Suddenly the looks makes a bit of a sharp turn towards the north. Command Panther available theoretically to Frost, but of course if he goes for it. If he goes for Panther Force, Jack Panthers or regular Panthers. The northern and southern victory points have been scored by Price. T-70 moving up, then getting here the Colts behind heavy cover. Could actually set up the mine there, needs to retreat before that happens. Bomb's got a hit there. Straight up between the 2 light tanks. Looks versus T-70. And back here, could be going for T-34-76 soon. Of course, he might be aiming for the H-85 first. Of course, be planning for the Katyusha rocket launcher. I mean, H-85 though would, unless he's planning on using it to destroy the Schwerpanzer quarters, it'd be a bit overkill versus the looks. In the meanwhile, though, going for a mortar here to support his infantry at the front line. With smoke and artillery support there. Not a bad idea there for Price, not a bad idea. Fumes was then moving ahead, and we briefly looked like he may be planning another rapid conscription round, but he's not. Instead he's rushing up there with satchel charges. Forcing MG-34 out. Killing poor Fritz, who was a bit too slow. Sad spot you get feeding all to sauerkraut, you fat bastard. There you go, looks counter-tanking with engineers there, turning into them. With viciousness, unlike any other. We got them all to there ready. That'll turn below the tank if he wants it, whatever you're planning there. We got the looks, the T-70 hitting a mine there. Good job there again by Frost, previously mining up there. Preventing the T-70 from just rushing in there. MG-34 covering in nicely, conscious of a bit of trouble. We got the anti-tank pads coming up there with their Pilford Panzerschreck. And sets up the church. Problem is though, trees in the way. So that's a bit unfortunate there for Frost. Troops seemingly reinforcing. Mortar is just standing about there so far, not really supporting his frontline troops against Frost and the 1st Panzer Division. Frost is heading southwards, up north. Frost retaking territory there, pretty good. And there you go in the centre again. Looks again the anti-tank partisans. Doing some damage, but they could very likely end up dead here to the looks. And there you go, whacked, Panzerschreck dropped. Very close for it in the free action, and there you go in the south. The Pilgrims troops are halted here, and the path mate, but looks actually allows for a quick, slightly briefer retreat path, which might work out there for Price. We might want to consider some more rapid conscription here, or at least laying down some mines. And in that regard, I mean, Price hasn't actually mined at all. There's been nothing here to try and make it hard for Frost to move about on the battlefield, whereas Frost has been, I think, reasonably good at least in the south. The north, though, he has pretty much left unmined for some reason. Still nothing from the mechanized armor company there. In the south, T-70 getting the full here, tanking into its 45-minute gun, slaughtering them. And the north there, points being secured. Kenneth hiding out there to counterattack. Well, deal with any German counterattacks. We got flares up. So where the flares are is hard to say. Oh, there. Spots the mortar as it moves forwards to the front line, and in this case gets spotted here by the Lux. No one grabbing the Panzer there. Nice flank there with the T-70. Got more mines down there from Frost, and the first Panzer Division back here. Nothing further going on still. No sign of armour. Definitely strikes me as a bit of a mistake there by Price. He's not trying to maybe make a bit more an effort towards that. We'll have to see. Mortar ready to support here. Fixing up the Lux. Looks like he's planning something in the north here. We got a lot of infantry being prepared. Could also support it with this. So Price has got something planned. Oh, going there for the Panzer check. Penalty would be good for that one, I think. And no, doesn't actually. Oh, there we go. He's handed over to the flame unit. There we go. A blow up move there though by Price. Always along with the Infrastrukturmgeist there, the Vampire sites heading southwards, and the large battery packs required to power it on the back there. There you go, country being caught out in the open with assault rifle fire there. Up north here fighting as well. Forces charging straight to the beams. That's not working out at all. Not working at all. Should at least utilise cover. Ends up suffering quite gravely. More supporting here. Needs more support there though. Troops hanging about in the centre, standing by. And then to south, T-70 repulses the orbital in advance brutally. And he's got an H-85 tank destroyer as well here. So he's clearly worried about enemy armour first and wants to be ready for that. So let's bring up the Su-85 tank destroyer, which was later to be replaced with the Su-100, but that rather happened too late to really have any impact. Basically, February 1945 did the Su-100 arrive with the 100mm gun, which was pretty good actually at destroying tanks. It was in fact known by the Russians as the fucking end of everything, I believe. The Russians were very poetic about it, as you can tell. There you go, the blob assault here, holded by the MD-34. In this case, though, we can see Frost accident retreating. It's suffering too much damage there. Mortar, of course, also supporting. Additional orbs on by the way, nothing further from the spare parts of the quarters. We've got like an T-70, but quickly pop self-repair and takes an escape path there. Good work. H-5 ready here as well. Time here for the mid-game analysis in terms of damage. Frost's ahead, kills wise. Frost is also ahead. No huge surprises there. Army value wise though, Price is actually ahead. Then particularly the H-5 that certainly gained a bit of an edge there over Frost. Users float wise, pretty close with a slight lead there to Frost, which is something he shouldn't be doing. And in terms of points held, initially lead there to Frost, but again Price will be able to get back there. So a bit back and forth here between the two. Price, I think, for starters, you need to utilise his direction a bit more, trying some more rapid conscriptions, more bigger assaults, and certainly maybe utilise some more to support, either with smoke screens or regular barrages. In fact, we actually got preparations here for it. He's laying down a smoke screen on the Schwerpanzer quarters. Might have been too little though, so there's clearly something happening there, and that could definitely be in a way of doing things overall there versus Frost. Smoke, then rush it. I mean, if you're going to have to rush it, use smoke to sort of minimise incoming fires. Pretty good idea. More tanks though from Price will also be good, and I think some more flanks needs to be. Remember, there's more than one half of the map at a time. More northern harassment at the same time as southern harassment. You're trying to flank and outmaneuver Frost that way. Could be pretty good for Price. I mean, bringing up more tanks and laying down mines in there would also benefit Price a ton. In that regard, Price has not really been laying down mines at all. I do feel that's a bit of a mistake. As for Frost, well, more orbital Darden would be pretty good, I think. Otherwise, you're getting out some armor as fast as possible. In this case, a Panther would be pretty good. I was going to go for the Command Panther here versus his opponent. Though, of course, in theory, he could end up losing, and then in which case, he could also end up going for a King Tiger, which would also be, quite potent. That would, of course, give Price more time to bring out more potent forces onto the field. So it's not without its risks. He also needs to remember to mine the northern half of the map there. That would also be pretty good there for Frost. So let's return to the fight and see what happens. But there you go. Smoke screen down on the Schwerpanzer quarters. We've got the big hoorah here from the penal troopers. It is a tactic that Price is recently quite favouring as the Soviets. It is smoking something and hitting with satellite charge in sort of a big static target. And there you go. Schwerpanzer quarters down. Successful raid there. Quite impressive tactically. It certainly highlights again what you can actually do with smoke against, sort of static defences. I mean, that's actually quite impressive. In the south here, we've got Consequence Engineer support moving in there. Frost brushed aside. And looks half fate to Veteran 4 though. She still considers a mine. Send the south victory point there being secured. We got the Decisive quickly joining to deflect his German attack force there, murdering it. But it's 45 minute gun, H5 just hanging back as of yet. But certainly with that, the Schwer Panzer borders. Frost can't bring up more elite troops to replace him with losses, just pressure more. He can't go for Panther 4s and Panthers or Yak Panzers. So in that regard, the limits his response a bit there, unless he wants to build another Schwer Panzer borders, which is also quite expensive. Another T-34 there for price. Got the looks rolling in. 40 kills, 42. Mine went off there, and we got the T-7 bringing in to cover the retreat there. Very good, very good. Almost got the looks, but it does hit Veteran T4. Could go there for the Command Panther, but I think Frost at this point is aiming for the King Tiger instead of the Command Panther. No command vehicles for him. The Issue-5 will use the same gun as on a Soviet anti-aircraft gun of the 85mm caliber. And as for a fun story about those, there was a situation during the fighting around Moscow where basically one commander wanted to use the 85mm anti-aircraft guns against ground targets, but the commander of the battery pretty much said no, they're only meant for being used against aircraft. So basically ended up calling up Stavka, who told him to sort out on his own, and ultimately they'd end up with him being able to use them against ground targets. But it does highlight that, you know, some people were rather dead set on just using, you know, anti-aircraft guns in one way. The British also had a few issues with that, I believe. In the south here we've got Consequences Fulton Grenadiers. T-34 some 6 moving ahead. So he's now actually got some tanks going vigorously versus Frost. Frost needs to be careful. Frost to the south being engaged by the T-34 just rotate. There we go, Panther passed off, but poor Fritz there got murdered in the process. And there you go. Entire southern assault there halted by a single T-34-76. Good work there by Price. Charging into the centre there. Undercover smoke screen would be good. There was the MD-34. Doing no smoke there, at least initially from Frost. Instead, Price means just using a regular barrage. I do think, you know, smoke screen would have been much faster, more efficient. But oh well, gets a decent hit there. Just pushing back the conscripts there. 44 kills. Got the wipe though, but not before Stoops got to press Lykenov a bit. There we got the looks firing away. We got the T7 with Lykenov already. Veteran too well in Lykenov. Pretty good work there by Price. He's getting pretty close to the King Tiger there. He's moments away from the Königstiger. And there we go. Resources available for the Königstiger, arriving there to serve the fatherland. 507th Schwerer Panzerabteilung. Who's taking a hit there, close to Veteran 5. 50 kills, that thing's a bloody hero. Knight's Cross. Smokes in there, and he's making another run here against the Schwerer Panzer or the Mechanized Regiment. This time though, he's forced to retreat. One squad only gets off 2 Satchel Chalkies, which almost takes it up, but not quite there. King Tiger firing at the retreating Russians with its 88mm gun. High velocity, so it's not quite like the 88mm flank, more like the Pack 43. Basically, this is the same gun as the Pack 43. Penetrating hitting the Issue-5 on the King Tiger's frontal armour. Orbital dart leading the way that Academy after the loops they're supporting, but work. King Tiger then takes up penetrating again there from the Issue-5. Tank destroyed, close against 1 already. King Tiger then continues his advance. Another bit of flares there from Frost. Got a T-34 flanking behind though. Nice shot there, suddenly disrupts Frost's assault here. King Tiger forced to pull back, so it's the looks. T-34 up, gets the looks there, gets the looks. The looks aces down, the T-34 desperately escapes here, I think. Church collapses by a stray shot there. King Tiger down to half health already. Kednev couldn't quite catch up with things. Might lose the constantly on the retreat though. Through the orbital dart and the influx jump gets no, they actually end up retreating. Veteran 2 and the T-34. Russian assault here through the centre. Frost all of a sudden very much in the back foot. He's lost a lot of ground here to Captain Price pretty quickly, despite having a King Tiger. That was a really good armoured flank there by Price. Completely caught Frost off guard and disrupted his ult there. I mean, that was really solid play there by Price. Fixing up the HU-5 there. King Tiger being repaired.
All gun batteries reporting. Reconnaissance
Hard work there for Frost's Pioneer. Mechanized regiment barely standing. You got another bunch of artillery flares being called down. Trying to figure out there what Price is up to. Not a bad idea there for Frost. Price though still thinks you can just a mine shooting there. Even flare trip might do a lot for him. 9 kills in the T-70. 10 kills. 11 kills. So what will Frost do next here versus Price? Decides to send the King Tiger head for the fatherland, hopefully well supported. Bodies there were shattered, and alongside a few of his friends there shortly after by a follow-up shot there from the King Tiger. Machine gun turn-offs and done murders. Finding to retreat those before they're annihilated. Looks like Price isn't paying attention. That's going to be a wipe. A huge loss there for Price. HU-5 gets another penetrating it, and the King Tiger halfway 22. Up north here, we've got MD-34 holding back the penal troops attack there with Orbison moving into flank here as well. Good work by Frost and the 1st Panzer Division. Pinned down there, Orbison moving in. Could try Grenade, he'll just move up close enough. Taking a lot of damage there. That's going to be a wipe, that's going to be a wipe. There's going to be 2 penal troop squads lost in a matter of moments for Price. Huge loss. There you go, that is 2 penal troops gone. He might at least then use some rapid conscripts to at least fill out the gaps in his force then with conscripts. More artillery flares from Frost. He's just calling in so many there. He's completely paranoid about what Price can do right now. He's feeling pressured. I think he just wants to be constantly having a decent idea there what Price is playing. We've also got radio silence all of a sudden. They're trying to cover his own assault at least somewhat, maybe try and confuse Price there. And that's the thing about radio silence. On some players, because they're so reliant on tactical minimap, it will actually work greatly. Other players, so they'll just be like, eh. There's sort of a bit of a 50-50 bit again. And some it's just like the best thing ever, and they'll freak out. And others, it's just going to be like, I mean, you might as well be throwing rocks at a tank. T-10 dealing with the footers in the south. Almost got the HU-5 tank destroyed, but it is veteranly too to increase penetration accuracy, making a much bigger threat there to the King Tiger. T-34 they're going to aggressive in the south there, carrying into the German infantry, forcing it back here. Going up, catching someone like Henry. Oh, he wipes his own squad there. The King Tiger. I don't know if that was intentional, but the conscripts basically got so close to the footers actually wiped them. It would have been pretty interesting if that was actually an intentional tactic by Price. Alright, run up to the fascists. I'm sure they won't shoot at you. I'm sure of it. Not really. I was supposed to say the other one out loud. Oh well. Trying to get the King Tiger with the T-34 just not working out. They've got too close up to the front, and there you go. T-34 cooked up. Both of Ken members are wiped out. Huge loss there for Frost. Just going for a Puma to support his King Tiger. Interesting choice there. HU-5 there wiping like Ken members, preventing Frost there from neutralizing them again. We've got Puma swinging ahead there, all supported there by rapid conscription. King Tiger desperately trying to build distance between it and the Russian infantry. MD-34 providing a covering zone of fire across the center of the map. One conscript will get past it. And there you go, forced to retreat. Katyusha fired there on the MD-34. Artillery fire there almost wipes the opposite line, they need to retreat. And gets wiped by a stray rocket. He loses both the Oberstdorf and the MU-34. Huge loss there. Gets the T-70 with the Puma King Tiger combo, but still huge losses there for Frost. 1st Panzer Division has been decimated, and it's largely down to just the King Tiger and some Fultz Grenadiers now. That's going to be a lot more dangerous for Frost all of a sudden. The replacement conscripts out here for Price, at least to make up for some of the losses he suffered, which again means in that regard he's getting a bit more of an edge over Frost. And the only edge really Frost got left is the King Tiger, which can be countered by the HU-5 as long as it remembers to repair it properly. And if you get that to it, that's going to be an absolute nightmare, since then it will have not just great penetration, but a great rate of fire. Now the T-34 there for Price. Needs to remember to grab the north part of the map and the south part. He needs to be careful not to get too focused on one part of the map there, which could then be quite beneficial to Frost. Very beneficial. More Storm Pioneers to repairs. Definitely not have added in this regard. It's good he was actually upgraded this one ahead of time in case this happened. The mechanized regiment, by the way, seen better days. More flares here again. He is constantly sort of being, you know, what is my opponent up to now? What is my opponent up to? Looks need to retreat. A big Russian push here with the conscripts. Submachine guns blazing away. Moving in there, but it's going to be too late. There's always going to be too much Russian infantry for it to deal with. King Tiger, that's almost good to go there. And for Cadet Veteran 2, that's going to be great for Frost, though. I mean, that means better accuracy and better turret rotation. Mort's actually in a pretty risky position if he gets caught by the King Tiger. That could be a wipe there. But there you go. H5 to the rescue. Kednev as well joining in. King Tiger almost down to half health there in a few shots. And up north, NU-34 there, firmly defending the northern victory point. We got the Pims getting ready to flank in there. Good move by Price. Swiftly reacting to this threat. T-34 from the south there, from their range to sort of deflect that. King Tiger advancing, but there you go, into the H5 once more. Down to less than half health there. Might end up feeding the H5 an awful lot of experience he needs to be careful with. Another hit there, another hit. King Tiger needs to get out of there. So low on health there, pretty bad. And he's blitzing, Oh dear, so close to Victory 3 and so close to Victory 2. Boom there, tries to cover the flank of the King Tiger. They can end up badly there as well if he can get the T-34 past in behind the King Tiger. There you go, Puma down, he's going into the T-34. It might be too late, there we go, we got Pinto flying through the air. Like Stalin doesn't care. Up north here, the MD-34 pulls back, he could wipe, no, he's not paying attention, he's trying to, I think, get the King Tiger, allowing the MD-34 to escape. Oh dear. But there you go, penetrating it from the H5, he's using tracking. Should actually turn off focus sight because that means you can't pursue the King Tiger easily. I think you forgot about that. Oh, I should have tracking with the would be pretty good there. Instead, oh dear. Somebody's holding up the troops. He's trying to get the King Tiger out of sight. And there you go. The H-5 blitzes ahead. Taking fire there from the flat emplacements. Forces are moving up. Might actually be able to panther fast. The King Tiger just being pulled all the way back here. And there you go, the H-5 escape, but it is super close to Victory 3. Frost has not got a lot left there versus Price. Grenade offense against there. Again, mines would be really great for Price right about now. There's also an MB-34 they could secure. And actually getting it after all. There you go, working on the King Tiger. Meanwhile, though, Price just needs to fortify the stuffing out of the map. He just needs to mine it, booby trap it, whatever he wants. He just needs to make it really, really difficult for Frost to get back on the fight. He's going for a T-7 to hurt the infantry. Of course, he could also just go for another H-5 with the tanks. So he can go for another T-34 in his 6. But, you know, he definitely needs to mine here. He's got a lot of munitions. There's not even much of an excuse not to mine. It would make it a lot harder for Frost just sort of trying, you know, rush back with a King Tiger. And if that King Tiger, for example, hits a mine, there's a counterattacks, and that's going to be very close to GG, in particular if then eventually the 3 H-5, you know, gets into the sights. He's firing the Katyusha at the enemy base, trying to get some wipes to perhaps disrupt the repairs of the King Tiger. Almost got a wipe there, and oh, Steel Pioneers, they're close. Oh, Scheiße. They got Jürgen. What's his name, Jürgen? I don't know. Lost too many. In the south there, focusing with the countries trying to push through there, trying to avoid the main force of Price over on the center. Definitely a good idea there, since Force can't, you know, actually compete with that. Price has got so much munitions, and he's just not using it. Again, there's no sign of mines, no regular mines, no flare trip mines, nothing that can, you know, help again stall Frost during an assault. Then just further cement his map control. And that he got another engineer squad. That could be a pretty good idea there for Price. Shots fired, but not quite connecting. Got forces hiding about here. King Tiger heading out for the fatherland.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
Forces on the fire from T-70. In the center, there you go. King Tiger moves it. T-54 down to half health already. Careful, there goes, going to get it. King Tiger aims, shoots, and the T-34 cooks up like an effective oven. North the point short there, leading up Frosted victory points. Mortify landing close to the Sion Pioneers, fixing up the King Tiger. Got more forces ahead there. He is about to be straight to line for the King Tiger. Almost wiped the unit there. Almost. Victory 2 for the King Tiger. Increased accuracy now. And Turret rotation. King Tiger in general though did have very good turret rotation. Unlike the Tiger, which actually had pretty slow. On the other hand, the Tiger was a lot more nimble than the King Tiger. It actually turned 180 degrees in a short amount of time, whereas the King Tiger could rotate his turret pretty quickly. I can get in a matter of seconds. 360 degrees, but there you go. What they can for the retreat there, pretty huge loss there for Price. Still got the issue 5 though. Tank destroyer here. There we go, takes it there from the Königstiger. Constantly hit then from the King Tiger, needs to be careful. Several men blasted to the ground. He's still in the cannon, but that's not going to work. But the Dusk actually present the consequence he needs to target for the King Tiger. There we go. This time was a miss. Bit of rush here ahead. Steel parts coming out of the retreat. Now the Petra hit the Venetian 5, which is now eventually flee. Now the T-Fed on the way, comes on the swipe, and there we go. Also got rapid conscription going on. Heavy mortar they're supporting, not a heavy one, just a regular one. 37 kills there on it. Actually killed some more Spion Pioneers. Pretty reckless King Tiger, really. Fritz, maybe we should, stop killing our own men. Say heroes. They die willingly for the fatherland. No, I'm pretty sure they were telling you not to shoot when you shot.
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
You're wrong. I know it in my heart. You have a pretty fucked up heart. Anyways, T-34 they're arriving there for Price to replace the one lost. HU5 there knocking out a cannon effort, but veterans to HU5 big threat to the King Tiger. Of course, the King Tiger is also a pretty big threat to HU5 can actually catch it. For even just a brief moment. Right now, Price has got most of the map, but again, he's just not mining. He's doing nothing against Big and Hard there for Frost to counterattack. More flares. Price is getting rather short on him again. He's using rapid conscription to try and make up for it. He's just not quite working out for him because he wasn't quite conditioned enough. Again, he's laying down mines. Again, imagine the King Tiger running into a mine. There you go, Peel charging straight at it. Satchel charge off. 30 kills on the King Tiger.
Enemy is reduced to 200 points.
Well, rockets for this time. Not really having much of an impact against the King Tiger. On the other hand, the King Tiger's having quite an impact there on Price's infantry. There goes Shafar moving up. There you go, spots hit. There you go, gets good hit there. Shed collapsed. Penal troopers there slightly murdered. King Tiger once more falling back halfway to veteran flee. Now the penetrating from the HU5 again doing a ton of damage there to Frost's Königstiger. Again, they'll soon end up going for a command panther to support the King Tiger. More flares from Frost. He's just calling them down all the time. He's also really, really short on infantry. But they're going to be playing for the command panther. He sort of has to live with that. Basically using the flares, I think in this case, a spot for the King Tiger. Mortar round bounces off the King Tiger. T-Fed fighting northward, so defend the points there. Not bad, not bad. Still though, mounting pretty great idea. I mean, he's got a ton of munitions though. And a loss there. Penal troop rushing ahead here. And good hit there from the Königstiger, 46 kills. Again, we're moments away from the command panther, at which point Frost might have a chance to use it all correctly. Go. Fails Panther, arriving there for the first Panther to be shown. Trudging through the snow. He's getting ready here for an assault. It's going to be pretty risky because attacking the veteran 385 head on. Of course, he blitzes it, catches it then. Will corner if I might have a chance here, but this King Tiger's going to take a lot of damage there. And there you go, we got it up there, which I believe actually improves the speed slightly there, even this veteran north. There you go, Consequence almost wiped. Oh, in fact, they got annihilated. Panther moves in, engages the HU5. And there you go, coordinator found the veteran 385 tank destroyer there. He's too close to the front line now. The King Tiger's going to get it. Or the Panther will. Down it goes. T-34 next here. And there you go, GG, game over. This Price's hopes were shattered as Frost Armor's fist went right through, well, I don't know, some vital part of his anatomy. So GG, game over there again. I think had Price, just mined, that would have worked a lot less well there for Frost. But again, Price just for some reason didn't mind them. Some interesting tactical moves there for Price. Just at times I think he could have flanked more, tried to maneuver a bit more. But again, he also needs to prepare defenses. In that regard, offensively, it's a great strategy. But at some point, you can't just keep attacking. And so it just sort of petered out. And at that point, Frost actually challenged it with the King Tiger. Frost, I'm not entirely sure if the King Tiger was the best move there. Could add some Orbs out and maybe some other armor, so that way pressure Price at that point. So in that regard, I can't help but feel that King Tiger up batting a bit of the ass, but at the same time, it did help to get back in the fight in the end, though. Frost could have benefited from mining more in the north, though, and himself also from flanking more at times. I think it was a bit too eager just to engage Price head on. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. Hope you learned something from it. If you did, want to subscribe, tell a friend, share it with everyone. If not, send in a replay and provide some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Dancing. Cheers. Thank you all for watching. Hope to see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye.